I farmed a little bit last night. I farmed at this area. Um, Not farmed, I should say. I was co-op summoned. I made a new wondrous flask. Check this out. Temporarily boosts stamina recovery speed and temporarily makes stance break easier. And then temporarily boosts stamina recovery speed and temporary wait. That was both effects at once. My mistake. So we got a little crayon apple here. You're not wrong. This is a little Sunny D and rum yum yum. So now we drink the flask as a buff instead of drinking it as a heal. I did also. I got to 199,000 souls. I'm gonna take those 2 levels. That doesn't bother me. I mean, I jumped off with 400,000 yesterday. 2 levels, that seems appropriate. You would let me take those levels if you saw how many times the host just got one shot by this boss when I was fighting them. I'll fight the damn boss solo for like 8 minutes, and then the host with 20% of the boss's HP left, the host is just like so I'm taking the 2 fucking levels, okay? Now, I do also think, let me check on a couple of things here. The first thing I want to check on, how are our messages doing? We have a 23-1. That's pretty great. I'm pretty stoked by our 23-1. Let's make sure we got that thing protected. I love that. This is doing numbers. Time for head is a great message, man. It is my nerd message. It pisses me off, though. How many rune arcs you got? 99. I do also want to check out the round table hold briefly. Because I think I possibly can upgrade one more of my weapons. I mean, upgrade one of my weapons one more.
Well, I took you for no matter it's.
I will never die. I cannot. I cannot. We need somber ancients. Okay, that's going to be tough to find. No matter. And then we have to progress. And I don't really know how we do it. So I'm kind of asking your help here. One thing, I know we got stuff to the east here because our map has illuminated. But like, do we start at the East Capital ramparts and then go to the east to go across this way? That would work. Okay, let's try it then. You can also do the sewers. You gotta kill Morgoth first. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. Oh man. And then the dude was like, you gotta kill Morgoth first. And I was like, don't sweat it. Oh man, that's a good one. All right. Oh, okay, hold on. I don't know where we are. I never like explored this area. Does this take me down to the sewers? I mean, if the sewers are here, I would go straight down. Oh baby. Use the avenue balcony instead. Okay, avenue balcony. Avenue balcony. Thank you, thank you. Then we're moving to the east, the easterly direction. Maybe we go up and across this thing. That seems fair to me. Yeah. No horse. He's doing it. I just hope they don't ask me how much money this game has made at the global box office. Because I've been playing too much IMDb higher or lower. How much you think? Yeah, I saw it sold 12 million copies, so like, I mean, I guess they're not, some of those are sold with regional pricing, but it's enough money to be like a lot of money. New area? Be wary of beast. I think it's the beast. who should be wary of me. It probably has made more money than solo. Yes, I would agree. Holy cow, I'm strong. Jesus Christ. Beast blood. So I'm supposed to give these beast bloods at the bestial sanctum? Is this correct? Higher or lower? Lower, okay. Be wary of dog. You give death root there. Beast blood is a crafting item then? Is this correct? Higher or lower? Higher. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. By the way, when I was summoned last night, I engaged in a lot of PvP because there were many invaders at the spot that I was getting summoned at. Literally, this is what all PvP has looked like for me so far. Is me and my invader just jump attacking at each other. And I gotta tell you, you might laugh, but I'm pretty sure I'm undefeated in invasion so far. Nobody can beat me in the jump attack casino right now. All I do is jump attacks. Oh no, it's Radagon's Red Wolf. Oh, you wait, no, this is Misbegotten. Oh, you're dead. You don't even know, man. You don't even know. Holy cow. A perfume bottle? Thank you. Oh, man. Reusing bosses as mobs. Pepe laugh. Pepe laugh. Pepe laugh. Oh. I will say, I have to be consistent. I have 2 knocks on Elden Ring, a game that I think is in contention for the best game I've ever played. One of them is that I do find the map confusing. That's a personal knock, not an objective knock. The other one is a lot of reused bosses. Now, if you gave me the option of reused bosses or less bosses, I would rather have reused bosses. Without a doubt. But I do wish there were more original bosses. I'm sure we're coming up to some. If I had to guess from... why do you have a bubble shield? If I had to guess, I would say we're going to encounter some bosses with M in their name or possibly G in their name. You think I can't do this? I mean, like, I cut my teeth doing that. Where you going, dude? Where you going? George R.R. Martin at Therapy. I've come up with a new boss name. New boss name or variant on Margit again. Variant on Margit again. Come on. You're gonna make me flask? Jumping. Margit. Melania, Ivanka. Like, come on. You just chilling. I got no problem with you. Whatever. Any flying enemy, I have to kill them before they get aggroed. Did you have a speech prepared if you won at the Streamer Awards? No, actually, I found out I lost about 5 minutes before everybody else found out because in a category before mine, they were like, this person's not here, but they submitted a video acceptance speech. And I was like, I didn't get asked to do that. So I'm pretty sure that I'm probably not taking home the Pepe trophy tonight. I did have a nice photo. I'm not slighted at all, honestly. I know it's such a big event. Like, I'm not even saying like I fell through the cracks, but from what I understand, like basically QT Cinderella did the whole thing herself. Considering how many moving parts are involved, like, I'm definitely not taking offense to having not been really communicated with. I know that sounds like I don't mean that, like I mean that insincerely, but like genuinely I'm like, please let me get on my horse. I completely, I totally understand. She contacted you apparently. You're such like a drama frog, you don't even know. She didn't contact me. I contacted her and said, hey, just so you know, everything I said about not being at the Streamer Awards was literally just a joke. I hope nobody was getting on your case about it, even though I know that some weirdos definitely were. Because some weirdos then got on my case about it, and they're like, this is why you gotta have open DMs at all times. And I'm like, I'm not keeping open DMs at all times. Are you crazy? You know how many messages I would get that would compromise my mental health on a weekly basis? You know how many messages I would get that would just be like, hey, can I ask you something? And then I would be like, sure. And then they would go, when are you going to bring back Children of Morta? I don't want to deal with that shit like 16 hours a day. I got like a family. I got stuff to do. You got to be out of your damn mind. Game slaps, though. It's pretty good. I mean, it's no Elden Ring. What the hell? He's rebelling? Six? You know what that means. You know what that means. That means I'm over leveled. Which means we're about to have some fun. We are eating good tonight. I'm not reading messages, okay? Grace ahead, seek down. Alright, that's a good one. I should rate that, but I'm not gonna. It's been almost 10 seconds since we fought a boss. Behold God, by the way, try dung. So he's pooping on the... He's pooping on the thing. Plump sort ahead. I don't even get it. I'll give you a +1 for pooping on the pedestal. Yahoo. Hello, YouTube. Grace. 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 He was saying, eat shit, don't poop. I don't know. I mean, he was sitting down in his gesture. I think he was taking a poop, honestly. The Forbidden Lands. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to take a level here. Give me another... I don't have enough to get a level. Holy cow. Fire. Ooh, still no friend. That means we have a summoning pool. Which means we have a boss. Hopefully. Boss arena. Ah, it's the Vulgar Army. Sorry, the Vulgar Militia. What was I thinking? Unfortunately for you guys, I farmed you for about, I don't know, like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I'm aware of all of your attacks. That used to one-shot me. That's how far I've come on the HP train. That attack used to one-shot me. Let's not. There also used to be 1,000 souls. It's true. It is true. How's the weather in BC today? We're going through a bit of a rainy spell. Hold on, map me? Map me? There's a map down here. We're going through a bit of a rainy spell. It's raining like off and on, but it's not bad. I long for the sweet embrace of the sunshine, but it's I can't really complain. Like, I was almost complaining on the weekend, and then my parents sent me a photo of what it looks like in my hometown, and it was basically like blizzard conditions. And I was like, okay, no big deal. I'm not gonna complain about a little sprinkling, but I want to take the baby for a walk. You hear that? Hey, what the hell? Excuse me. Excuse me. I didn't mean to kill you. I want to kill this guy. He's probably got a somber smithing stone 6 that I'm never going to use, but in theory I could use. Or is he just a flask boy? I meant to hit your beetle. Hey, NL, is Matthew McConaughey in your top 10 actors worldwide? I don't know. I don't really have like a... I mean, there's actors I enjoy, I guess. I don't know. Whenever I see Matthew McConaughey in a movie now, I'm definitely like, Matthew McConaughey. I would say I get a slight neuron activation. I'm like, that's positive to me. But would he be in my top 10 favorite actors as of the moment? I gotta go no on that one. Like, if I was thinking about actors at the moment who, when I see them in something, I'm like, this shit's gonna be good. Let me list them, okay? You gotta start Michael Stuhlbarg. It's not even close. You start with Michael Stuhlbarg. Following that, Jared Harris. Following Jared Harris. What was the name of the guy who played the preacher on Midnight Mash? Hamish something? Hamish Applebottom? You gotta go Hamish Applebottom close to the top. Hey, Corey D. Larson. You know what? You just made it number 5. Corey D. Larson in the number 5 position. Hamish Linklater, that's it. Hamish Linklater's gotta be up there. No question. Walton Goggins has gotta be up there. Hello. Oh, I remember you. Hold on. Great opportunity for me to take my buffing flask. Holy cow. Okay, I'm gonna say his name, but you can't make fun of me when I pronounce it wrong. Is it Lakeith Stanfield or Lakeith? Okay? Because he is a great actor. I love seeing him in movies. It's Lakeith? I thought it was Lakeith, okay? Lakeithy? It's French for the Keith. I'm not sweating this guy, dude. Don't even worry about it. If it wasn't for the fact that he, like, two-shot me, we'd be creaming on him right now. I mean, like, look at our damage. Holy cow. I'm gonna sip. You're a dangerous sipper. Ever tell you about how I saw 1 Hour Photo, the Robin Williams movie where he plays a psycho in 9th grade? I was talking to my friend about it. And then he was like, yeah, that part at the end where he forces that couple to, like, do each other, I was about to cream my jeans. And I didn't know what that meant. And I was like, because it was so scary, right? Like, you almost pooped your pants. And then he was like, no, that's not what it is. And I was like, I know. Uh-oh, uh-oh! Cinematic finish. Enemy felled. Gargoyles, Black Axe. Also, future serial killer. No, I don't think he's a serial killer, but I definitely do. There was like a time where, like, I don't know, like, we were like peers for a bit, and then like I went to college, and then I feel like when I came back from college, he was like, George W. Bush did 9/11, and I was like, I think we should just stay Facebook friends. And then like his Facebook just started getting like, that's like the entry point for conspiracies now, and it just kept getting like, you know, crystal resonance is causing all depression and anxiety in people, and I was like, so I'm not, I don't want to damn him necessarily, but I do sort of feel like there's probably like like 110% chance that he thinks that Bill Gates puts a microchip in the vaccines right now. I just shouldn't have taken that rune, man. We can't make up that balance. It's not Malf, okay? A grand lift of rolled. Hold on, we have Rold's medallion. Hoisted, dude. It's not Malf. But both, you can ask Malf. Both Malf and I were friends with him. I also remember, like, in 9th grade geography class, he was 10 minutes late because he was smoking weed. And I feel like in the 9th grade, that's like a huge red flag. Like, you smoked a joint and then you went to 9th grade geography class? Like, even at age 13, 14, we were like, you can't, that's irresponsible, man. Like, school lets out at like 2:30. You couldn't have just waited till 2:30? You've always been 40? Bro, what are you talking about? When you're 13 years old, you're actually like a little kid. You shouldn't be... If you're gonna smoke weed, you should at least, like, you know, do something cool. Don't just smoke weed and then bore yourself to tears in 9th grade geography class. Like, hey, spacebar 255. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Thank you. He did not have glaucoma, okay? Everybody knows that the proper way to handle that is you put your nose to your grindstone for the first 3 years of high school, get into a good college, then fuck around in your senior year of high school when, like, your grades matter a lot less, and then have a lot of fun in college. Don't start doing that shit in 9th grade. What's wrong with you? Hold on, I'm taking a look. I'm peering. Beast blood. One of these days I'm going to figure out what that does. Stop, NL, you're sending me the worst undergrads? Yeah, everybody knows that, like, college students didn't party or smoke weed before I started telling them that that's the age, if you're gonna do it, to do it. You ever see the movie Animal House? Just a bunch of people reading books. John Belushi just reads In Search of Lost Time by Marcel Proust for like 3.5 hours. It's sublime. Mountaintop of Giants, huh? Map? Thank you. Dude, they stopped screwing me on the maps, huh? They used to, like, hide the maps. Now they give them to you right off the bat. High school geography teacher here. Can you tell my students not to smoke weed? That's literally what I just said. Don't smoke weed and go to geography class. If you're gonna do it, wait till, like, I don't know, school lets out, and then, like, share a joint among 60 of your friends, and then play some Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Don't do it at like lunchtime at 10:35 a.m. Then go to geography class and you're fucking greening out on the school bus like a loser later. Like, what's wrong with you? Hold on. I'm going to... I think I have enough golden seeds for a flask. I absolutely... Do I have another? I do not have enough for another. Do I have a sacred tier? I don't. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, maybe smoke a J and then go to your science class. Then you'll really have your mind blown. Hello. Dickskin Noble? What are you? Wait, I fought you. Yeah. I fought you at an Everjail. When did you get out of Gaol? Whoa, now that was cinematic. The dismount, not so much. And I love the backflip onto the ruins and then slowly walking off. Radon? No. Birds. Come on, man. No wonder we got giants here. It's the only thing that could kill a flying enemy. Radon where? Squeaks. I have the same PTSD. Anytime I see what looks like banners flying in the air, I'm immediately like, my fight or flight is triggered. I don't want to be here. This is a ruin. There should be a boss here. What the heck? Oh, that's the Grand Lift of Rold, of course. Some more ruins. There's our boss door. Well done. You know what? How about one of these? You're so lucky. Like, actually, though. Okay, this is a real problem. That's why you level your greens. This is an insane fight right now. Carbonara, a legit underrated pasta? What the hell are you talking about? I don't mean like you're wrong. I'm just like literally, what are you talking about? Who's talking about carbonara? Oh, come on, man. 4 of these guys? I'm blueing out. Carbonara is completely rated. It's the only pasta type from The Sims that I remember, so it's got to be rated pretty highly. Chills. Bad chest? Chills. Hello, Colander.
Finally, we meet the Tarnished, who would be Lord. Oh my. Why the long face? I fear that you were previously acquainted with this vessel.
I don't remember you.
That is most unfortunate,
Who is this guy?
for he is dead. As for his flesh,
Train Catcher Dan.
he gave it to me. Shabriri.
And Shabriri to you as well.
Make your peace with that. You were about to sacrifice something precious, the life of a fair maiden, that you would toss into the fiery forge, only so that you may be lord. What a horrible thing to ponder. Your ascendancy requires her sacrifice,
My Gamora?
whether she wishes it or not. But how would the Lord, crowned so, be looked upon? Chosen, tarnished, and would-be Lord, spare. If you are prepared and attain lordship through right, then heed the
You're Shabriri?
chosen to descend. as
What the hell are you
a
talking about?
girl, setting the path burn and in may chaos Chosen to descend into seek audience with the burn
One more time.
the earth and incinerate.
He's still going, huh?
May chaos.
All right. There's 3 fingers now? Inflation's going crazy, man. He stole your boy's body? I don't even know who my boy is. I don't have any boys in this game. It's just me and my horse. And like I'm pretty cool with the pot. The pot guy is fine, like in my world. He helped you fight an invader? I don't recall that. Sorry that happened to you, or congratulations, or whatever. Blade is a homie. Who's gonna tell him? Hey, Chib's not here, but let's make a Chib a clip for Chibly, okay? Hey, Chib. Drain Gang is playing at the Fortune Sound Club in Vancouver on April 6, 2020. Should I go to the concert? Am I gonna be out of place? Also, what is Drain Gang? You're so lucky. Clipped and shipped. I know that I know 2 members of Drain Gang. Young Lean and Echo 2K, okay? But I do not know anything else about the band at all. The group, I guess. I probably just made myself look like a fool by saying the band. Young Lean isn't in Drain Gang? Oh, I meant Bloody. I thought, God is my witness, not joking when I say this. For a while, I thought Young Lean and Bloody were the same guy. I thought it was like a Garth Brooks, Chris Gaines type situation. Or like Kendrick and Lucy. Help. Chip played this yesterday. He spent half his time checking to see if NPC underwear was modeled in the game. I know, I watched. Was I frustrated on occasion, but that's my own cross to bear. You know, it's not my stream. There was a lot of checking to see if NPC underwear was modeled. There was a lot of, oh no, be wary of right. There was a lot of him cinematically looking up at the camera with his character and going, "Mama, mama, give milky." There was 2 hours of farming for marionette armor. I'm dead. And then when he got the marionette armor, being like, "This is ass, I wish I hadn't done this." Sometime he spent summoning people to be his collaborators in combat, and then using mimicry to become like a box, so that the person that he summoned couldn't find him, and then pretty much dying on the boss like immediately. Although he did beat Radagon's Red Wolf. I'll give him that. He also has beaten Pumpkinhead. It was, you know what? It was avant-garde. I'm not saying it was bad. It was avant-garde. That was also after approximately 1 hour of troubleshooting to try to get LA Noire VR to work. I had to go pick up the baby, so I don't really know what happened following this. Okay, time to die. Oh no. Oh, they're so good. They're so good. I want to zip. I want to zip. Holy cow. Okay, this is the first time in a while, like, I've encountered enemies so strong as to give me pause. I don't want to run by them. Like, I feel like we could... If I could just kite them one at a time, then I could actually maybe get to the dungeon, and then you get a grace in the dungeon. This one at a time is easy. You just roll to the side and then jump attack them into oblivion. As long as they never do that. Two flasks. That's 2 flasks too many. Hold on, let me peep this thing first. Because this will point to a dungeon. Hello. Oh, birds? Now look at you. You used to be on top of the world. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm gonna get killed by 2 birds. I'm gonna get killed by 1 bird? 2 birds? 1 bird? No birds? Snowbirds? Flying enemies. Hold on, the dungeon is uphill. What up with that? Sins, I say a lot. What up with that? Dude, I gotta go peep that item. I can't be a coward. There's a few enemies I'll skip in this game. I can't skip these guys. I'll skip those listen to Iron Maiden babies with me. Like, those guys are absolute hell. This game is not as hard as you make it look. Thanks, Doombringers with a Z. Follow-up question. Why are you named like a Surrey rap group from 1999? With the capital letters and everything. One at a time, please. Thank you. Follow me. Follow me. Why not? You know what? I'd accept that as an appropriate answer. Whoa, no! Edges. Go to this side. You're done. You don't even know. That's your punish window. 5,000 souls. You're next. Let's take the fight on our own terms. This one's got glowing eyes. Like Aunt May says in the Lord's Prayer in Spider-Man 1. Those horrible eyes. Sip me? You've made a terrible mistake. You made a horrible mistake. I've made a horrible mistake. I mean, that's easy mode. You're done. Okay. That gives you 4 to 5x more runes. It's just a small 20,000 runes. Okay, I want... You know what? I don't do this too much in the world of Souls anymore. This is one of the rare environments that's got me feeling a certain way. She tossed me a throwing dagger. Come over here. Beautiful. Look at that. So simple. Maybe Doombringers was right. Maybe I am making it look harder than it is. I got two at the same time. You freaking cheeser. You were hanging out just in a blind corner. Come on, one at a time. Get separated by the ruins. Miyazaki hasn't worked on his pathfinding algorithm since the early 2000s. Flask me. Hey, Sam the Saracen. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions as well. You gotta get out. You can't Charlize Theron yourself there. You gotta get out. You can't Charlize Theron yourself there. This is a great Diet Coke opportunity. I think I may need it. Nice try. No frost, please. We'll take those. Oh, big whoop, big whoop, big whoop. What's the Charlize Theron reference? In the movie Prometheus, a big spaceship rolls at Charlize Theron. And all she has to do... Now, all I'm going to say in her defense... I think I would also have a tendency to panic if a large spaceship was rolling at me. But all she had to do was run to the side, to the left or the right. But instead, she runs straight ahead and she gets rolled over. That's not Charlize. You actually don't know what you're talking about. This is called the Dunning-Kruger effect. It's a different actress. You're absolutely... Noomi Rapace plays the main character. I believe her name is Shaw. She has an alien squid baby sucked out of her by an autodoc. Charlize Theron plays Peter Whalen's daughter. Spoilers, by the way, because it seems like you haven't seen the fucking movie that you're so confident on. She's the one who gets crushed by the horseshoe-shaped spaceship as it starts rolling on the derelict asteroid. Maybe if you didn't smoke so much weed before 9th grade gym class, your long-term memory would be able to keep these relevant details, and then we could engage in a discussion as peers. As equals, instead of you trying to snipe some dopamine from telling the teacher they're wrong when they are not wrong. You're going to question me on Prometheus? I don't think so. Go ahead, look it up. Smithing stone miners bell bearing. I'm on YouTube trying to find the scene. Go ahead. You know what you can search? Charlize Theron Prometheus. It'll be the top result. One at a time, please. What movie are you talking about? I've alluded to it a couple times over the course of this discourse. He's right. It's not even like I get no dopamine from you telling me I'm right. I saw the movie. Like, I was there. I've been using the reference for a decade. Thank you. 5,000 souls. Okay. I think we should go back just to flask it up. And then go up the hill. Watched it. 2 women run. The blonde woman dies. Okay, can we get a hair color check on Charlize Theron? I believe she played Megyn Kelly in the movie Bombshell. That would point to blondness for me. I believe she's possibly the most famous blonde actress in Hollywood right now. I don't know, but Jennifer Lawrence, I don't know if she's a natural blonde. I'd have to think about it. She was in a movie called Atomic Blonde. That's true. Charlize Theron was in a movie called Atomic Blonde. Margot Robbie. That's true. That's pretty true. I'm pretty old. But I'm not, at least not as old as the person who said Cameron Diaz. Come on. Ooh. What's going on over here? Machine gun platinum jubblies. How did I miss those, baby? Did you like the Austin Powers quote I had today, by the way, when I asked you if I should piss? Should we piss now or piss later? My name's Felicity Pisswell. Piss well by name, piss very well by reputation. I don't really care for you. He's just hanging in there. No clips. I really, like, I need to finish this game. I'm having a great time with it. But I need to finish this game to make even, like, the slightest bit of sense over what's happening. Like, what do these, like, fire priests here, Fume Knight, what do they have to do with the Midsummer ladies that were dancing in the Windmill Village? Don't say nothing. You know they're connected somehow. Honestly, I gotta put some respect on your name. You mixed me up. You know that's gonna have range. Help. What's this? Meteor. Green. Green never loses. And Sydney. Just call Vadi? Has Vadi put out an Elden Ring video yet? Is the lore solved? There's a dungeon behind? Ooh, thank you. Not yet. It's a pretty dense game. There's a lot to look at here. Oh, missed item. 3 Arteria leaves. And then there's a dungeon. Is it up here, perhaps? It's lower path. Okay. Well, that was where I was going. I was just taking a shortcut. East along the path. Ah, okay. Beautiful. Good navigation. Are there any lore videos out? I gotta figure out why all the enemies are... why all the big bosses are trees. Obviously, it's got something to do with the Erd tree. Oh, the beast eye quivers, by the way. Maybe I gotta talk to George. Excuse me, I'm making my summoning pool functional, and you hit me. You would hit me while I'm dealing with dialogue. You would have the audacity to hit me. Get George on the stream. I'm not Aiden Ross. I can't pull that kind of talent, okay? I wish. I've seen this before. Whoa! Other side this time. My God, he's good. He read me like a book. Ceilings, ceilings, ceilings. All that for Grave Glove Ward 7. Probably makes your spells better. Spirit summons. Finally, I saw Chib use a spirit summon last night. I feel like I learned something about the game, like a mechanic I have not interfaced with. I gotta say, it looked pretty cool. If I was to do a second playthrough, I would do spirit summons for sure. Why not give them a try? Randomizer copium. I don't know. We gotta wait for the randomizer to get made first. What the heck? We actually get to see a door open? Or not? Or yes? Oh! You genius. The rare double elevator. Accidental genius. I mean, this is the way we used to play video games. Like, before you had 1,000 people telling you where everything was. Sometimes you would just, like, find something. And then be like, oh, you didn't get the Grave Glove Wars 7? It was so obvious. I'm not worried about you at all, honestly. You're actually the strongest version of this boss that's ever existed. I'm gonna heal a little. Frosty? Why are you running around with 90k souls? 90k souls for you is different than 90k souls for me. There's your answer. I'm dead. I'm not dead. You might not like the answer, but there it is. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. So, oh, okay. I'm dead. 90k souls for me is 1.17 levels. Once you get past Limgrave, you're gonna find, like, I know when you see a streamer lose 5,000 souls, you're like, I don't want to be here. 5,000 souls. What is that? Like 8 levels of strength? Nah, man. It's 14 levels of int for one. But 5k souls. I don't even know what you could purchase with 5,000 souls now. To be honest with you. Oh, wait a minute. This is the stake. I see. Now, that being said, I mean, I'll pick them up. Let's not be so foolhardy. I'll try to pick them up. I'm gonna retrieve my lost runes. I got him. I got him. Worth it. He does hit pretty hard. Diet Coke. It's nice to be back at a level of the game where, like, things are actually kind of tough, though. We were pretty much freeballing it for a while, even versus bosses. To have some challenge feels good, man. There we go. Alright, now we can fight. What is that? Frost is a damn nightmare, man. Uh-oh. I've learned my lesson. Not every enemy is pizza cutterable. I almost jumped it. Oh, we were like actually perfect on him. We were perfect until we got greedy. Why not do the crit? Again, if you're still in Limgrave, or maybe you've only played Dark Souls 1, like, there are times when the crit is good. I think if you have a very, at least with the weapons we have right now, if you have a very small window to do attacks, then the crit is the way to go. But if you get a larger window, honestly, the jump attacks, or even just like stacking up bleed with an R2 or a pizza cutter, oh my god. does incredible work for us. I'm being honest, like, so I fought so many times as a summon on the Black Beast Kindred fight, the dragon. When the dragon goes down for a crit, you do so much more damage if you don't crit. If you just jump attack him, like, he dies. If you go for the crit, your DPS falls off like a damn cliff. You do get a little time to recover your green, but, you know, maybe you should just level your green. Good start. Give me a double sip. Give me 2 sips in sequence. Okay. Now we're focused. Now we're paying attention. Not again. I'm sipping, I don't care. That attack bothers me slightly. What are you doing? Do some frost. Way early. Way late. This guy's hard, man. This cat is hard, dude. He's harder than Radon. Staircase? There it is. I used the frost turret to kill it. But it has the same type attack bonus. I don't think that that's applicable in this situation. What is this? Tail whip? I thought so. I gotta read you like a book. Okay, let's give you one of these, as requested. Honestly, I like the crit just because the Babe Ruth looked really cool on that. I'll give you that. That was a cool looking Babe Ruth. There you go. Now, don't frost me. You motherfucker. Okay. Actually hilarious. I did not see that coming. Okay, just that, like this whole dungeon is just non-stop frost ambushes. That's okay. We're learning. We're learning something. We're learning you're never safe. Was there a hidden pressure plate? I do not know. We stay to the side. There is a hidden pressure plate. It's right there. You think I haven't played Sen's Fortress? No reason to go up. Okay? Watch for a pressure plate. You gotta look. Whoa! Second hidden path. Rat. Oh no! That's okay, stand on the diagonal. You motherfucker! I'm sipping. I'm ready for this. Okay. Oh no, I stepped on the thing and sent it back up. I don't know how much harder it's gonna make it, but it's certainly not gonna make it any easier. Good attack, good attack. You got me. I'm just mashing. I want a sip. Thank you. Thank you so much. Baseball bat? Oh, thank you. Fire Monk Ashes. Let me guess. Hold on. Let me guess. Hold on. Let me guess. Hold on. Hold on. I want to see this. I want to see this message. This could be a big one. The forbidden message. Okay, whatever. I bet it says ahoy feet. Alright. Now where the heck, what the heck are we doing, man? What the heck are we doing? Go back down. We're done with this section. We did it. Did I miss a lever? It wouldn't surprise me. You gotta seek up. That was all just for the summon? Or whatever it is. It must be good, because we had to fight 2 Burial Erdtree Frost watchdogs for it. I'm here for the boss, man. No, I'm not gonna... There's no danger of me using it. Come on. People are addicted to the Souls discourse, though. It's crazy. I maintain... Holy cow. The reason... And if you're not media literate enough to have figured this out for yourself, let me illuminate it for you. It'll save us a lot of trouble, okay? People are way too obsessed with, like, the 10% of people who are like, this is the way you have to play the game. They do not give enough credit to the people who are like, this is how I want to play the game. So anytime I'm like, I don't want to use summon because I consider it resin, people are like, oh, why level a weapon? Why level your HP? Why level anything if you're just gonna... Well, I refuse to interface with, like, any of the game mechanics. I hate to say it, you're the Andy. I'm not the Andy. I know exactly how I want to play the game, and then when I get frustrated, we make a change. Holy cow. Alexander? No jar. You're the jar. I hear a lot of steps up there. So, like, I think there's, like, some collective gaslighting going on that people believe there's, like, an enormous contingent of Elden Ring players who are, like, the only way to play the game is with, like, a two-handed strength weapon and, you know, yada, yada, yada. But actually, I get way more annoyed by, like, the people who give you advice that you don't want. Admittedly, I'm in a biased position here. But they give you advice that you don't want, and then when you say, no, I don't really want to do that, they go, okay, well then never try to do anything right in the game ever then, or you're a hypocrite. Go ahead, blow up and kill me. See if I care. Yeah, it's like a good advice that I just can't take, and here's the thing. Who would have thought it figured? Like, I really don't care if you want to beat the game with summons. We're never going to talk in IRL, in all likelihood. So if you ever told me, like, you beat Elden Ring, I'm never going to be like, yeah, let me guess with Spirit Ashes. I'll be like, nice to meet you, thanks for the support on the videos. What annoys me instead is when I'm like, I'm just going to go caveman mode and jump attack this boss and learn how to actually dodge their attacks. And then people go, no, don't do that. You died once. Why don't you summon? And then you go, I don't really want to. I think it kind of cheapens the experience for me. And then people are like, well, and using bonfires doesn't cheapen the experience? You're like, no, man, just chill out. You're being kind of weird right now. You're the one who told me to play the game how you want me to play it. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. And then you're like, oh, then never do anything, I guess. It's okay. I said no to your advice. Sorry you got offended, I guess. But especially now that it's going so well for us. Living Jar Shard? Living Dead Girl? Okay, Baldachin's Blessing, I'm not using out of sight. Or spite, I should say. That's 100% true. And in my defense, I have found that very funny. I've enjoyed it immensely. What the heck? Don't step on it. These guys, no jars remain. Some jars remain. Holy cow, that did a lot of damage. Yes, plus I need to use the Baldachin's, or I need to never use the Baldachin's Blessing because I am bald. Confirmed. I need to have as many of them in my inventory as possible. Imagine if Alexander did that on Radon. That's what I'm hoping he was eating all those corpses for, so he could destroy the toilets later. I'm lost as hell. Also, the other thing is, the more I've been summoned, the less I accept criticism. I'm going full Yeezus mode, okay? Because every time I get summoned, I am stunned at the mediocrity of and not build composition. I'm stunned at the mediocrity of skill that a lot of people have. Like, there are people, I don't know if they're just like, you know, maybe they're over it or whatever. But you'll get summoned by people who literally don't touch the dodge button. And you're like, you're probably the same people in chat who are like, make sure you use the jellyfish summon for this boss. I'm like, I don't have a jellyfish summon that I know of. I literally just press the circle button and it gives you invincibility. It's the most powerful item in the game. I think I stepped on a pressure plate. Hey, check this out. Sen's Fortress. Some of you weren't here for Sen's Fortress, and it shows. That's a Sen's classic right there. I love Sen's Fortress. Hey, when you invade in this game... Oh my god, did we have to land in, like, that middle one? Could we even land in that middle one? When you invade in this game, do you land at a specific spot? Or do you land where you use the item? There's a few spawn points throughout. Okay. The closest spawn point to the host. Alright, where do I... You drop in like Fortnite? Dude, that would be sick! Where do I go? Pointing west. Where do I go? There's only one way to go. But the dungeon repeats 3 times. What is this Wallace Shawn crypticness? The dungeon double loops. There's no jars here anymore. Did I just get attacked by a little jar man? Can you ride one up? Doesn't appear so. Just keep going on the 7th loop, it becomes a new area. I'm gonna guess that I've been here. Next time you drop, go up the elevator. Okay. Next time I drop, I'm gonna go up the elevator. This is a confusing one. Miyazaki, he was on some stuff with this one.